keep me warm. I'm so used to my own heartbeat, back and forth against the night. I could not surrender to my cold fears, knowing someone's out there, you were out there waiting just for me. Wake up in my arms. How I love it when you take all of my parts. Then you're running with my explored desire and the love that brought us here.
Brandon, Megan, your special day has finally arrived. All the planning, preparation, and anticipation is behind you now. Who gives Megan to be married to Brandon?
Her mother and I.
Brandon, the first time I saw your smile, I knew I wanted to see it for the rest of my life. When I was a little girl, I prayed for the love my parents have for each other. Their marriage is so strong, and I wanted a relationship like that. Then you walked into my life. I thank God that the other jobs that I applied for didn't work out. Who would have known that I would have met the love of my life at Dunham's? So I promise to love you like a river that flows forever into eternity. I promise to be there for you, even when you think you don't need someone. I promise to laugh with you through the troubles of life. I promise to keep God at the center of our marriage, and I know that if we both do that, we will be unstoppable. You are the only person who chooses to love me. You see all of my flaws, and you seem to love even my weaknesses. I know that I'm not easy to love, and I'm not even sure if I could do it if I stood where you stood. But I thank you for loving me the way that you do, and for choosing me every day. I choose you today, tomorrow, and for the rest of my life.
Dear Megan, the day is finally here. The day you've been waiting for since you were a little girl, and the day I've been waiting for ever since our first date, almost 5 years ago to the day. That's November 3rd, 2018, for those of you who are wondering. Can you believe I asked you out to Buffalo Wild Wings for a first date? Secretly to watch the Michigan-Penn State game, which they won 42-7, if anyone was wondering, but to also get to know you better. So as I stand here before you today in the church that you brought me to, I just want to say that I love you, and I will always love you. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you and explore everything life has to offer. You will forever be my always. From this day forward, I will do everything in my power to make you the happiest you've ever been. I love you.
I now pronounce that you are husband and wife. It's my distinct honor and privilege to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Brandon Hill.
But let's fast forward a few months to just a few days ago. I was putting something in a room to the house for the wedding, and it hit me like across the face like a 2x4. I came downstairs in tears in my eyes. And Jen was sitting there and asked what's wrong. I told her I just realized that everything is about to change. We talked for a minute, and the only thing that we could say to each other to make ourselves feel better was, she's only 7 minutes away.
And I really am grateful for every heart that's here. Thank you.
I want to say congrats to our bride and groom, Brandon and Megan. I would like to say that Mike and I have been blessed with 2 amazing sons, Brandon and Zachary. But tonight, it is all about our son, Brandon, and his beautiful bride, Megan.
Every year, he would give me a little money, which I never asked for, because I did it because I just wanted to spend time with him. I knew if I coached, I could see him every day, I could see him, spend time with him every day. That's why I really did.
And I was so excited, for her when I finally got a text with a picture of her ring. So since then, we would meet at the Mitten often while sipping chai lattes and discussing her love for Brandon and the plans of the wedding.
And there's this one story I want to tell. Every time we would play sports, I would always want to be on Brandon's team. And the first time I was never on his team, I threw a hissy fit. I was so upset. And Brandon tried coming over and talking to me, and I literally was so upset I pushed him over, and he fell on top of a bike, and the peg went right through his leg. Gruesome, nasty injury. And just know after that, he was on my team every single time, ever since then. So.
And always keep God in the center of the relationship. No matter what problems you may face, if you keep God in the center, He will always have your back and keep you on the right track. Congratulations to you both. Hope nothing for the best of you.
Seriously, congratulations to both Megan and my new brother. I know that you guys are happy together, and I couldn't want anything more. Megan, I will miss you when you leave the house. It won't be the same without you. I love you both, and you better have the best time of your night, because this only happens once in your lifetime.
During the wedding day, there's nothing for Mom. My dad gets to walk me down the aisle, he gets the first look, the mother of the groom gets to dance, but there's nothing for Mom. And my mom dedicated her life, body, and soul to her children, and she deserves so much more than this life gave her. I just wanted to honor her today as well. So to all the single ladies out there, I'm sorry, but I will not be doing the bouquet toss. Instead, I am dedicating my bouquet to my beautiful mother.